Hello guys, welcome to another video here in JS Education. My name is Carlos Santana and this is the video number 46 for the course developing a headless CMS with TypeScript and GraphQL. So let's start. Okay, so before we start, I want to mention that I have a new font called Inter. Right now, of course, you don't have that font available, but while you are seeing this video, you just need to do a git pull origin master and you will pull these new fonts. I placed that on public/font/inter. So this is gonna be a new font that we will use. And also I modify our translations. So these ones, let me copy these ones into front-end public internationalization and then paste them. So don't worry, once you pull the branch, you will pull also the new translations and everything. So don't worry about that. Okay, so now the first thing we need to do is go into backend and then ESLint RC, and we are going to disable two new rules. The first one is TypeScript ESLint/nobar requires, and the second one is going to be global require off. Okay, and then you need to go to NCU RC JSON, and as you remember, we hold our SQLized version, and now finally I had the time to fix the bug that we had with the new version. So we removed that from reject. So the current version is 5.22.3. So now we can run ncu-u, and then we are going to update to the latest version, which is 6.3.5, and also you run ncu-u on the front end, and basically you install those all the packages for both versions. Okay, so now you need to go to backend source, models, and then you open the index. Basically the issue or the bug that I had before with SQLize is that when you use the new version, SQLize.import, it's saying that import is not a function. So they removed that. So the way I fix this is changing all these models to be like this. So now you use require and then the model path and then that default, and you pass the SQLize instance and the SQLize object. And that's the way how we fix this problem. So that's it there. Now let's go to the front end, and you need to open global.d.ts, and we can remove the state next-sass since we are not using that package anymore. And so on this video we are going to work on the dashboard home. So for that I include some colors, so it's a good idea to go to the shared styles theme, and then in here, so the first thing we need to do is on the global styles, I'm going to add a font face to include my font Inter, like that, and then basically you specify that font here in the body. Okay, and then we are going to add some new colors on the blue. So So we are going to add zodiac on cyan as blues. Also, we need to include some colors on purple, blue chalk, and heliotrope, and also the Kimberly color. And I have two new colors for yellow, which are buttermilk and gold, like this. So those are the new colors we are going to use. And then let's go to our components UI link. So in this link, I made some changes. So the first thing is, the first thing I made is that on the children now, we can receive a React element or a string. Also, I added a new prop called target, which can be blank self-parent on top. And I changed the title and the target to be undefined by default. So the advantage of having those values as undefined is that, for example, if before I having like, if I have title, then print that or print nothing. The problem with this is if you print nothing, the prop title will be rendered on the as an attribute, but as an empty attribute. So we don't want that. So basically we can remove this now because it's undefined by default. And our target is going to be also there. Okay, so that's all the changes we need on this file. Now let's go to components, layout, sidebar index. And then on the profile, I found a small bug when I was using the Arabic version. So basically we need to add a class based on the language, which direction is gonna be, like left to right or right to left. And now on the sidebar styled, on the line 208, we need to remove this part. And then we are going to add a class right to left. And this is going to fix the problem. And then on the footer styled, I'm going to add a media query for mobile extra large, adding some margin on top, because I mean when I change the size of the window to be a mobile with the new dashboard, it's very close to the footer, so that's why I'm adding some margin. Now let's go to constants, and we need to add a new link, which basically is gonna be the Slack link that we have. This line is very long, that's why I break it down into parts. So you need to add that. And now let's go to the home, which basically is on app, dashboard, home index. And in here, we need to change some stuff. So the first thing is that we need to use context, and then from the content PI UI icon steps, this is a new component and primary button. We need to import our link, then also the internationalization context, the Slack link, and the styled home styles that we will create later. Now in your component, you need to get the translation, and then we are going to add an array of steps like this, and basically those are the steps that are going to be rendered in our steps component. Basically, it's going to show you a vertical steps line, showing like the steps that you have done or not. So if you see here, we pass the step, the description, and then done, true if it's done, or false if it's not done, and then an href to pass a link. So we add all these parts here. And now in the HTML, we need to remove this part. And let me copy the entire code here. So basically in here, we have a guide div with a watch, your quick start guide, a link to watch tutorials. So basically this guide is using Flexbox. So you will see, the watch is using Flexbox. So you will see this and this like with space between, with justified content. Then the steps are going to be rendered here. We pass the array of steps, and then we have another block called invite, where we have our invite wrapper, and then we have a button. Also, this is using, the invite is using Flexbox, like to show a space between the text and the button. The resources are small boxes, one for documentation, one for examples, and then one for community. And we need to add like external links to all those resources. So now, after this, we need to create the file home.style.ts. And this file is a little bit long, but let me show you. So these styles are repeated into places, so that's why I put it in a variable. So we can like just copy and paste. So this guide uses the box, and then the watch uses the flex, space between, and then the link. And basically I'm going just to go through the code so you can like get an idea on how it's being built. The invite, here we have a media query where when we show the mobile XL, we are going to change the flex direction to column instead of being a row. And we're going to do the same with the resources. So basically the button, instead of being on the right, is going to be button. And then examples, documentations, community, and we're using the colors, the new colors I created, the yellow colors, the blue colors, the purple ones, etc. So basically that's it. That's all the changes. So let's run our project to see if everything works as expected. Okay, so now I'm connected here. Now I'm going to my apps, and this is the dashboard home. So basically we have this box here, or this block, your quick start, those are the steps, and each one is going to link. Right now it doesn't have any link, but it's going to link to a different action. For example, you need to set up your schema, so you will go be redirected to that part, or create content, or make your API accessible, etc. The watch links, I was thinking to link this to my YouTube channels where you can see all the videos. The second block is invite a coworker to your project, and basically you invite someone to this application or to this project, and those are the resources, the documentation, examples, and the community. And those are external links. So for example, right now the only that works is the Slack, which is basically the Slack link that is in the description on this video. And also, if you do this like smaller, you will see that now the Flexbox is going to change the direction of the button, and also for the resources. And also, I mean, based on the changes that I did, also I made the translations for this. So now we have this in Spanish, in Japanese, and then also in Arabic. But in Arabic there are some problems because this, as you know, Arabic renders right to left. But basically this component is not ready to work with Arabic yet, so I need to fix this part. But I mean, it doesn't look too bad, I guess. But yeah, I'm going to work on this for next video. So that's it. I don't know what you think. I hope you like it. So just remember that if you have any question, please join our Slack community. The link is in the description. And if you like those videos, please share those and subscribe to this new channel. And also I want to mention that tomorrow, Thursday, November 19, at 5 p.m. PST, Los Angeles time, we are going to have a meeting with all the people that join our Slack community and that is following this course. So it's the second meeting that I'm doing with them. If you want to join, of course, you are invited. Just join our Slack community and I will send you the link to the meeting. And we can know each other in person and share some ideas. And I will do some demo for people that is new on this project. So yeah, if you want to collaborate, just join the Slack. So okay, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for your time and see you on the next one. Bye.